new Edo State Governor, Monday Okpebolo. Federal government formalizes activities of artisanal miners to curb illegal mining. On the foreign scene, United States President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet takes shape. And in sport, Oluwatimileyin Doko emerges winner of youngest African Scrabble Championship. Now the details. Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has congratulated the newly sworn-in governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo, describing his assumption into office as the beginning of a new chapter in the state. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who is the chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum, urged the people of Edo State at home and in the diaspora to rally round the new governor for the development and growth of the state. He said, looking at Okpebolo's track record, he is convinced the governor will justify the confidence the great people of Edo State reposed in him with greater performance in office, wishing him a very successful tenure. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who attended Okpebolo's inauguration ceremony held at Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin, also reassured his Edo counterpart of necessary support to make the best of his time as a governor. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to leveraging artificial intelligence, entrepreneurship and digital technologies for economic growth, development and improved governance. The governor stated this at the closing ceremony of the Ministry of Tertiary Education's Jobs Initiative Lagos JRL training program held in Ikeja. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by Secretary to the state government, Bimbola Salu Hunde, emphasized that JRL is more than just a training program, noting that it is a movement empowering students and youths to transform the economy. Commissioner for Tertiary Education, Tolani Sule, expressed delight at the program's achievements, saying it marks the culmination of collective efforts to empower youths with industry-recognized skills, entrepreneurial mindset, and innovative thinking. According to Sule, the entrepreneurial aspect of the training effectively bridged the gap between academia and industry, with testimonies from participants being encouraging and inspiring. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, has urged stakeholders in the road transportation sector to work together with the Corps to address carnage on the road, particularly during the Ember months. The FRSC's RS2.1 Lagos Sector Commander Kehinde Hamzat gave the charge at the Command's 2024 Ember Month Public Enlightenment and Sensitization campaigns with the theme, Speak Up Against Dangerous Driving, Crashes Kill More Passengers Than Drivers. Hamzat in his address said the FRSC had reassessed the state of road safety and traffic management in Nigeria with a focus on reviewing and improving strategies in all fronts. The Corps Commander stated that the new policies aimed not only enhance the road transportation sector by changing drivers' behavior, but also to position Nigeria as a safety-conscious nation in the global community. He also said the Corps had intensified efforts to ensure smooth traffic flow, reduce road crashes, and create a safer motoring environment nationwide, with the commencement of mega public enlightenment, sensitization campaigns in command, while enforcement had been placed on red alert. In preparation for increased water transportation during the Yuletide, the National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, has commenced the clearance of water hyacinth from Lagos water channels. Lagos Area Manager of NIWA, Sarat Brahma, explained in the statement that the ongoing project will cover major Lagos channels with high boat traffic, starting with the Omo Creeks and Ikorodu water channels. According to Brahma, the Omo Creeks have already been cleared, while the Ikorodu channels will require at least a week of intensive clearing activities, including waste removal and disposal of invasive water plants. Niwa noted that the initiative aims to ease transportation activities and enhance safety for waterway users. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government, through the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, has formalized the activities of 250 small artisanal miners into cooperatives as part of efforts to help artisanal miners transition away from illegal mining. Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Agadumo, stated this at a briefing to announce the 9th edition of Nigeria Mining Week. Agadumo explained that the initiative is part of efforts to shift the mining sector from raw extraction to value addition, processing, and local beneficiation. He added that not fewer than 250 new cooperatives have been registered as of October, and the government's objective is to retain the wealth generated within Nigeria's borders. The federal government has spent $3.58 billion servicing its foreign debt in the first 9 months of 2024. According to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, on international payment statistics, this represents a 39.77% increase from the $2.56 billion spent during the same period in 2023. The significant rise in external debt service payments shows the mounting pressure on Nigeria's fiscal balance amid ongoing economic challenges. Comes amid recent projections by the global credit ratings agency Fitch, which projected that Nigeria's external debt servicing will rise to $5.2 billion next year. In our foreign news, United States President-elect Donald Trump's administration is taking shape after his win in last week's presidential election. The president-elect is in the process of choosing roles for his administration and so far has selected loyalists and key allies. His Republican Party has control of the Senate and is inching towards a majority in the House as vote counting continues. Meanwhile, a New York court's decision on Trump's criminal conviction is delayed yet again, with the judge postponing any decisions until 19th of November. The New York judge is to decide if Trump's conviction in the hush money case should be upheld and proceed to sentencing or throw it out on the grounds of the United States Supreme Court's decision on presidential immunity. In May, a jury found Trump guilty of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records, making him the first former president ever convicted of a felony. In our sports, a member of Team Ogun that represented Nigeria at the 2024 African Scrabble Championship in Kigali, Rwanda, Oluwatimileyin Doko, has made history as the youngest African Scrabble Championship winner. Doko and other Ogun State players in Rwanda recorded awe-inspiring performances, with the young star emerging as the overall winner. He became the youngest at 24 to be the new bearer of the continent's premier showbiz title when his new status was confirmed after he defeated Mumin Jimoh, another Ogun State player, in round 31 to push his tally to an unassailable 24 wins. And that was our news at 10. Just before we go, always carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch your news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration provided first aid kits to operatives of the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps for prompt provision of initial first aid treatment to victims of road and other unforeseen accidents in the state? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has congratulated the newly sworn-in governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo, describing his assumption into office as the beginning of a new chapter in the state. The federal government, through the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, has formalized the activities of 250 small and artisanal miners into cooperatives as part of efforts to help artisanal miners transition away from illegal mining. We also told you that United States President-elect Donald Trump's administration is taking shape after his win in last week's presidential election. And in sport, a member of Team Ogo that represented Nigeria at the 2024 African Scrabble Championship in Kigali, Rwanda, Oluwatimileyin Doko, has made history as the youngest African Scrabble championship winner. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Mojid Ololade. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.